Good morning from NIHI Sumba Island. We've got a very, very special presentation for you today. We are going live with Yves Durif in New York City. We better poor connection. Well, we're okay. We back up. He's going to be guiding me to do a haircut of a very, very full. We're in Sumba in New York, so we're just trying to get the reception right here. And I've been laughing at how these first moments of an Insta Live where everyone is like looking and fumbling. So I'm doing the exact same, and I find it really funny. These first moments of trying to find your partner that you're meant to be speaking with. And there is Yves. Waiting for Yves. Come in, Yves. Okay, connecting. We're in.
Bonsoir, les amis. Directly from New Paltz, New York.
So let's check the sound. Anyone, how's the sound check doing, guys?
I think you have a little connection problem here,
where
right?
you are around the world. I hope. No. We're okay. So we got the Sumba Spice singers here. Our IG live in Sumba has got a band on the side with amazing talent. So just to tell you, so Yves was here maybe 2 years ago. Beautiful wife Valerie, and he cut by Anija's hair. He's a senior elder in Sumba and being involved from NIHI Hotels since the beginning with Claude. And I wanted to reenact that as Baya needs a haircut. So Yves is going to be directing me to cut Baya's hair, and I've got some help with Adi, an expert from Mcbride, who cut my hair last time. Come here, Buck. We're going to be doing that. So we're going to have some fun. We've got some coffee boiling here. We're going to make sure that he doesn't end up looking like Charlie. Okay, because he's a little bit worried about that. So let's start off with a little number, guys, and then we'll get going. Sing us a song. Let's go.
All right.
Okay, I think we're ready to roll. So I'm going to be handing it over to Tanya, who's going to be filming. And we are going to be introducing Baya Nija. Here's Baya. You got it, Tanya?
Yeah.
I can see myself right there. We're a little bit
Can you show me the tools you have, James?
Good morning.
The tools?
The tools. We got the tools right here.
Oh, the razor. The razor is perfect. Razor.
We got the razor. Where's the electric razor?
The razor is the key here for around. Is the razor as a gauge? Can I see the razor from close? I just want to see. Make sure you.
Can you open this?
Oh, that's a dangerous one, man.
It's Yves. It's Sumba, okay?
Yeah, that's a straight razor. So be careful.
Does Baya not look dangerous?
Yeah, I know. I should have brought mine. I got one. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
My head is going to be going, whoa, if I don't do a good job. Okay. So let's unravel. We're going to unravel. Can you take off your headgear? Need a translator, guys. Don't forget.
Is the hair wet?
No, do you want to wet the hair?
Yeah. I think it's going to make your life easier if you wet the hair.
Okay, we'll wet the hair. Let me try and put the volume up here.
It will be delayed from there, James.
Okay.
It's going to make your life easier if you wet the hair.
Okay, we'll wet the hair. Let me try and put the volume up here.
It will be delayed from there, James.
Okay. Okay, the hair's wet.
Yeah, now comb it right away.
James. James.
Yeah. Comb it. Comb it in and find where
Comb
he
it back.
parts his hair. Last time when I cut his hair, he had a little mirror with him.
James. I think it's better to load that volume and put this up.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise.
No, he's got his mirror. He's got his mirror. I can't hear.
Oh, it's better now.
Okay, he's got his mirror. Okay, so comb it back, Yves. What we did.
Of course, he has his mirror. Is that the same mirror than last time?
I mean, if he didn't trust you when you cut your hair, what do you think he's going to do with me? He needs to have a giant mirror. Okay, we're gonna. You want to comb it back?
Yeah, but at least he know you. He didn't know me then. No, you comb. Ask where he parts his hair. You know, and comb his hair with and try to find the partition.
Try to find a partition.
Yeah, this is the style.
Yeah, and he's gonna tell you if it's in the right place.
Okay, is he happy with his parting?
Ivana is asking if you're sure you want to do this, James.
Who?
Inava.
We're gonna do it. Okay, right. What do we do now, Yves?
And now you take the razor. You see, you take a little piece of hair here, and you know what? You can do the scissors if you feel like the razor is a straight razor, so I'm a little worried about that.
So we do it. Look at Maya, you're looking very hunting. Look how handsome he looks. By just getting he doesn't need a haircut, okay? He's looking so good right now. I think I'm just gonna focus on the back.
Yeah. Just take the look at me, James. Take the razor like this. You take the piece of hair and you just go. You don't lift it. You stay close to the and you just go like this a little bit.
Yeah,
you take one little piece and you go like this. Little piece and you go like this.
The hair at the back.
The sides and the back.
Okay, just lift it up.
Yeah, I ask him to hold his ears down.
Oh, pegang initali nga ba para kubagin daw.
Okay.
Yes, that's why. That will avoid you a couple of problems here. Yeah, that's very good. Slowly. Like they say in Africa, pole.
Okay, we got it
And
here.
then you do the side. Yeah, and that's good. You do the side, then you do the side, all around the ears, perfect.
Okay, that ear's looking good. Okay, let's go to the other side.
Other side is good, always good.
Okay,
So he has an ear on this side too.
Okay.
So that's good. I feel it.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Sideburn?
Sideburns, yeah. Try to make the sideburn even on each side.
Make it even? Okay, I'm just checking it. Okay, what? Yeah, we're gonna make it even. He's checking the mirror very closely. He's looking at the mirror very, very closely here.
Well, I'm sure it does.
Few loose ones there. Let me check the sideburns.
Yeah, other side. And then after that you can do the front, James.
Yeah.
You know, now take your comb and comb everything forward, like if he wants bangs, okay?
Okay. Everything forward.
Everything forward, but keep the part.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and then see and cut maybe the length a little bit on a see.
Okay, I got it.
Everything forward.
Okay. Yeah, except where the parting is.
Yeah, and then cut a little bit, you know, a little bit at a time, okay? You're doing good, man. I got a job for you.
I'm coming. Anyone have any questions for the expert in quarantine haircuts with Yves?
Patrick Vag say, "Go James, go."
Who says that?
But I've been teaching so many of my customers to cut their own hair during during the pandemic, you know.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that, Yves. How it's been.
Well,
And
you
how
know,
it's
one of my favorite clowns with very short hair is Amy Fine Collins.
yeah.
That you know, so you know how she is with her hair. So she did actually a pretty good job. You know, there's an Instagram of her with Rebecca Moses, and she talks about her hair actually.
So
But
what do you think? What do you think is the secret to isolation haircuts for people cutting their own hair? Do you ever? What are the key tips other than doing the sides? What I'm just for the audience. What would you recommend people do?
yeah, what I always recommend is to cut the sides and the front, and having somebody else maybe trimming the back a little bit because you don't see it, and then leave the top grow, you know. And you know, it's very interesting because a lot of people who had very short hair and have the habits to cut the hair almost too often, you know. When the hair, they realize that they actually look pretty good with the hair a little longer, you know.
I'm feeling very good about this. I'm feeling very good about this, Yves.
Yeah, I feel you good.
So handsome.
Yeah. So now James, you're gonna go behind him.
Yeah.
And you're gonna take the look at me in 1 second here. See you're gonna take a piece of hair like this, and then you're gonna cut a little bit the ends. You know,
Okay.
little separation everywhere. So the key here, James, is to take the pieces always perpendicular to the scalp when you take the top. But the back, the back just cut a little bit, like trim it, perfect. He has a beautiful head.
He does.
He has a head like a little boy, you know.
Guys,
Amazing.
let's not forget that I'm cutting a guy's hair who's actually got a spear. Got a sword, and you could like eradicate him immediately. As Yves, when you cut his hair here, Yves cut, just for the audience, Yves cut by his hair. This is an exact same spot probably 2 years ago with a sword. First time
I realized.
With a sword.
Yeah,
it's the first time I've cut anyone's hair, period, let alone with a sword.
Yeah.
You're doing great, James.
Yeah, you're doing amazing. Yeah, that's perfect. And now you're gonna cut. After that, you're gonna cut the top. You know. Basically, what you're gonna do on the top, you're gonna pull everything perpendicular to the scalp. You know, straight out.
Let's do a bit of razor. They've been bringing Adi. Come, we're gonna get the expert to do the back here.
Yeah. Please do that. Yeah.
Adi from Waikabubak, he cut my hair last time. He's got a salon in Waikabubak, which is 21 Ks. We walked there 2 weeks ago, raising money for the Sumba Foundation. So he's using the razor and going to give a good haircut.
This looks good.
Yeah.
Very good. Now you need to trim to check if the top is all even. Look at that view over there. It's insane.
Look at the waves. Show the waves, Daniel. We got a big swell coming in.
Oh, beautiful. Oh my God. This is good for the Dornano family.
So I'm going to let Adi take over from here as an expert to make sure Baya's got a perfect haircut. He's cleaning up some of my bad work here. I can see this going on. He's shaking his head, saying, you know what, this was clearly done by an amateur. And Baya's going to have a great. Anyone got any questions, Tanya?
No, everybody says that you're doing great, that you have a job as a hairdresser.
And next time I come to Sumba, I bring my tools again.
So, hey, Yves, tell the audience a little bit why you loved. So Yves gave everyone one of his Yves Durif special combs as a gift, which was great. What did you and Val love most about Sumba? So, just for the audience, Sumba is 1 hour east of Bali. Two and a half times bigger than Bali.
Yeah,
very tribal and special. So, tell us why you loved it so much, Yves.
You know, I mean, first is the wildness, you know, into the most amazing type of luxury, which is not a screaming luxury. You know, you see the luxury as you go there. You know, you realize how the service, but even the service is very, it's not in your face. If you want to be by yourself completely for 1 week, you're going to be by yourself completely for 1 week. You can have your meal done in your little house,
This is,
not
I
so
think
little house.
that's what's so great for that's what's so
Yeah, and
great
the walk in
for
between houses.
post COVID.
Yeah.
We own almost 600 acres. The beach is 2.5 kilometers long.
Oh,
You can drive directly to your villa. We are on just naturally socially distant.
I will come. I will come anytime in the next 2 weeks,
Yeah.
James. I will
No,
have no fear coming.
once people arrive, I mean, it is true paradise in another world. Socially distant, very very socially distant, and wildly connected. I mean, the villages.
Yeah,
And
I like that
I think
sentence.
that's why after all of this, we are going to become we were extraordinarily successful, and Chris and I believe. Chris sends his best, by the way, to you and Belle. And
Yeah.
we both believe we're going to be good. But let's get back to the action, because Bayer's looking far too good here, okay? What Bayer doesn't know is that I'm going to be trimming his mustache. So that's where he really should be verified, okay? Because remember when you were trimming his underneath beard here?
Yeah. But James, what's amazing about NIHI Sumba, it's when you go from one place to another. One morning you walk to one spa, you ended up like on a private beach, and you are by yourself there, except there is 2 beds and two therapies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible. Then you go paddle boarding, which, by the way, was the first time I was doing it.
Down the river?
Down the river was unbelievable with the little sharks. not the real shark. It was just like young kids jumping on a paddle board. It was super sweet, And then also going to another part of the island, going to the village, to the market, talking to people. People are incredibly nice. I mean, and you never feel actually that you are in a resort per se. I almost think the word resort is almost not right. It's like different houses and different places.
You're really professional here, guys. I mean, my whole haircut's getting obliterated here with
I know.
From Mcbride.
Well, it's only because you started very well.
The job that I do looks terrible now when I look at a professional at work.
Yeah.
Translate.
He's very good.
Professional. No.
Is he a hairdresser in a little town next to you?
Yeah. He's got the Yves Durif equivalent of Mcbride.
That's nice.
He's a Yves Durif affiliated salon. You just didn't know it.
What?
You've got to
tell him next time I come, I bring him a comb. James.
You've got a salon in Sumba. You've got an affiliate here. You've got to have something in a tropical. You've got to have something in a beautiful environment so you can set up shop here. I'm sure that Teresa and everyone else would love to be here, but my hair's completely white, as you can see. So, but this is where we are. Okay, so let's do his mustache a little bit. Sedikit? You want me or him to do it? Me? I'll do it. Sure, you want me to do the mustache? I think this is the. I do it with the parang. You know? Yeah. No. It has to be too sharp to I'm only kidding with it. So what are we gonna? How are we gonna do the? How are we gonna do? Yves, what's the best way to do the chin?
To do the chin? Well, it's better to do it with a gauge on a clipper,
To do it with a clipper. Okay, I'm gonna let Adi do it because I'm a little bit too nervous to do it. He's gonna trim his mustache.
Yeah, look at that. Boom. Perfect.
He loves that. Remember he did
Tell him he looks even younger than last time I saw him.
Tell him he looks even younger.
Yeah, kelihatan lebih muda, Bapak. Lebih ganteng.
Yeah.
Ganteng sekali.
Bayer's very handsome. He's going to get many girlfriends in Sumba. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks very good. He looks very
So what
sporty.
about any other home grooming tips for isolation, Eve?
Well, as far as the hair goes, I think people are going to a lot of surprises. Some ladies decide that they're going to let their roots grow and even becoming gray because they realize it's not that bad after all. Some people are saying they're not going to do any more color on the roots. They're only going to do highlights. I mean, it's so on and so forth. I think people in the beginning, the first 2 or 3 weeks, it was worse than it is now. Now it's almost if people give up on it and they realize that a ponytail is not so bad, and slicking the hair back and doing a little updo and also cutting. Yeah, I don't think many women get the haircut by their husband, but a lot of husbands are getting a haircut by their wife.
That's not
Wife
good
or
for
girlfriend.
business, Eve. That's not good for business.
No, I know that. But this is going to change. Trust me, everyone is ready. We are ready. We just learned in New York City that we are not in phase 3 anymore, but on phase 2. So I expect reopening either the last week of June or right at the beginning of July.
Are you gonna have to change the layout of the chairs in your salon?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I mean, I'm lucky, as you know, to be at the Carlisle, which the Carlisle already has a very strong protocol. The Carlisle will not be open until later, but the salon will be, because as you know, there is some residents there, so they have to open. But we're gonna operate at 40% space about. It's gonna be a partition between each chairs, James.
Yeah.
And the hairdresser are gonna wear a mask and a shield actually.
Okay.
It's not it's
Well,
not
so
from the.
they have to wear a mask and the plastic sort of guard that goes in front.
Yeah, well, that we don't know if we have to. I will opt myself for the mask and a pair of glasses. Like construction glasses.
Yeah.
Like bicycle glasses kind of, and the mask. So I will do that. And it's going to be a partition at the desk also. It's going to be a plexiglass shield on the front of the receptionist. It's not going to be that much fun, but who knows? It might change. It might change quickly, or not. We see.
There's a question. I understand blow dries are no longer allowed. Is that true, or is that
We don't know yet. We don't know. It's not true everywhere. It was not true in Atlanta for a while. I think now that people are doing blow dry again. I think what's important is as long as there is a partition between. Yeah.
We got to look at the amazing job that Daddy's doing here.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
I mean, after what I did, his hair definitely looked worse than it did before. Now look at that angle, professional.
He's very good.
So,
he's really, really good. Tell him he gets a job in New York City.
And very important that you go and see Yves and his great team at the Carlisle at Yves Durif if you're in New York. Yves is the best, and he's a great, great, great guy. So we're going to be signing off from Sumba. And we're not going to go just yet because the Sumba Spice band, our IG Live band, is going to play my favorite song, Kuku Kuku Mama. I just love. So I'll dance along. I love Kuku Kuku Mama. It's about, what's it about? Chicken? Chicken in the morning going Kuku Kuku Mama. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do that. Then we'll come back and Maya's going to take off his shirt. He's going to do a little bit of a tribal dance, and then we'll be done. So let's go, guys.
Oka oka banga, nana malena, na kundi kundi kela, na gabu kedena.
Almost fun. Wow.
Bravo.
Is Queen watching?
Another song, guys. Yeah, Fox, Syndicate. Syndicate here. There's a razor. Oh, we missed a few spots here, Eve. We gotta get here. We missed a few spots.
Huh? Good show. So good.
Come on in.
All right.
Thank you very much, everybody. Is it
Thank
the
you
right
so
way?
much. Thank you, Jen.
Hold on,
Thank
hold on. We
you,
gotta turn it the right
Sumba.
way. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Baya.
Welcome.
Thank you very much,
Bye.
Papa Eve.
Thank you so much.
Papa
Thank
Eve.
you.
Oh,
Papa Eve.
Thank you. Bye bye. See you soon.
Papa
See you
Eve.
soon,
Thank you,
Sumba.
Sumba Spice. Thank you, Papa Eve.
See you.
Papa Eve. John, we got the backup crew here. We got it all going.
I love you all.
Sumba, guys. Love you all. Take care. Great show. Okay, you can do me now.